This one hidden feature will speed up your GarageBand workflow. I guarantee it. On larger iPads like the 12.9-inch and 13-inch Pro and Air models, working with and editing tracks in real time is really straightforward, as you have access to both a track's regions and your track settings on one screen. On smaller iPad models, the process isn't quite as straightforward, as you need to keep swapping back and forth between the tracks and instrument views to make adjustments. What if I told you that you don't actually need to do that? In this audio track, for example, I have a region already recorded, but say I want to cut and resize it. Instead of tapping on the Tracks View button to access my regions, if I swipe down on the ruler, the instrument section moves down and I can access the region without switching screens. From here, I can edit the region as normal. I can cut, copy, delete, rename, trim, or split the region and access its settings without changing views. I also have a MIDI track that I want to edit in this project. Instead of swapping to the tracks view, I can instead swipe on the track header here to switch to it. Just like the audio track, I can access all editing options here without having to switch over views. I can dive in and edit notes, and do things like add quantization and even transpose the region too. What about drummer tracks then? Well, in drummer tracks, this feature already exists, so you don't need to do any steps to edit your drummer regions. You don't even need to come out of this instrument view to add new tracks to your project. Usually to add a new track, you'd come out of the instrument view to the tracks view, tap on the plus icon at the bottom, and then select the track type you want to load up from the instrument menu. A faster way is to instead just tap and hold on the browser button at the top here, and then select the instrument you want to load up from the menu. Your selected instrument will be added to your project as a new track and will load up right in its instrument view. Let me know if you plan to use or already use this tip in your own projects in the comments below, and if you could give that like button a gentle squeeze while you're down there, I'd really appreciate it. And if, like me, you've ever wondered why the selection of USB-C dongles is still so terrible in 2025, watch this video next.